What's going on, guys? My name is Chris. I'm the tech director here at Element, and I'm going to talk to you about using this new check-ins program here at Element. So check-ins is part of the Planning Center ecosystem. What that is just this amazing ecosystem that's offered and used by so many churches for so many different functions. We use quite a few of them here at Element, and we're going to be focusing on two today. That's check-ins and also the Church Center app. So if you checked in your kids in the past few weeks, you've walked up and seen a new Ekids check-in area. You've seen an iPad with a screen very similar to this one. And so we're going to go over the multiple ways to get your kids checked in, make sure your families are correct and up to date, and how it all works, and how this is a great added layer of security for you and your kids to begin with. So we're going to start with the phone number. You're going to walk up and you're going to type in your phone number, hit search, and it's going to find your family. So Joseph Shamo here and his wife Carol have their 3 little kids, and they're going to check them in. Now, some people in the past have clicked on the individual, like, well, no, we're not checking Carol in. We're only checking in little Billy, little Willie, and their daughter Tilly. That's who we're actually checking in. So we're going to click check in these 3 people, and boom, it's done. Printer is unavailable because I'm doing this at my house real quick, not with a printer nearby. It will work on a Sunday morning, knock on wood. So that is how you do it. And that is a great effective way if your family is correct and up to date in our system. So to get that all straightened out, we're going to go now to our Church Center app. You can go up. There's our app. Oh, no, not this app. This is our old app. May look pretty, have our nice pretty logo, but it's dead. So that doesn't do anything. Church Center is our new app, and you want to get the Church Center app loaded up. Now, once you're in here, at the very top, you see My Profile and Settings. You can click right on that, click on Household, and boom, there you go. There's your house. There's every one of your kids. Now, you can go in and make sure that everything's right, make sure everything's good to go. Let's click on Tina, for example. You don't have to put address, things like that in there. It's all kind of a choice. You can choose to put your kid's photo in there. It's a choice. But the things we really want to make sure is their name correct? Is their birthday correct? This is the really important stuff, because the birthday is what determines what classroom they go into automatically. Now, as you see, there's a lock next to birthday. I can't do it. Down here at the very bottom, you do see locked fields can only be edited by a church administrator. Contact us for help. So you click right on that green contact us, and it immediately brings up, hey, the email address is info@theelement.church. And right there, send an email, and right from your phone, you can begin that process. Let us know which of your kids has an incorrect birthday, or anything like that we need to update. Now, what you can also do is not from this screen. Here from this screen, as you can see, there's no way to add a kid. It also says you want to add or remove a household member, contact us. That is also the way to do it, but we made a form for you. So down here in the very bottom, you see me, calendar, sermons, give, and more. You're going to go in the more section, and right there next from the bottom, we see Ekids. We're going to click on the Ekids right there, and there's a button for update my household. This will open up a form. Boom, right there says, hey, this is Chris Douglas. Yes, it is. Now I need to add a child because my kid is missing. Yeah, there's like 6 kids on there because I made up like 3 of them, but we need to make up another one because I practiced this video a lot. So let's do Michael. I've come up with the clever names enough times. I couldn't come up with it. I got nothing, guys. It is what it is. We're using my brother's name. So Michael Douglas. Boom. There you go. You've added Michael Douglas as one of your children. Submit another response or be done. You can also, from this form, by the way, add multiple. You can do more than just one. Add. You can do whatever you need to do to make sure your household is up to date. You can even add an adult if only one of you is existing in the household. You can fix that all right here from here. Now, if we go back to me, the bottom left one right here, and again, profile settings, I can click on household now, and added to plenty of my fake children amongst real children is now Michael Douglas. And you can go and choose Michael Douglas, and you see there's nothing here information-wise, just his name. The name is locked down. But this is now where, since I'm creating him for the first time, I can select a birthday for Michael. That's good. Save. And we click update. Once that's done, closes out. Once we go back to Michael, the birthday is locked down. So, you want to make sure that's right. If you're unsure, ask your spouse, because otherwise you got to explain to your spouse why you have to send an email to the church to get it fixed. I suggest just asking if you're, in doubt. So, that's that. Now that your household is correct, typing in your phone number will be a great way to utilize the check-ins process. But as we talked about, hey, there's another one here called tap to scan, right? How does that get used? Well, for any of you sharp-eyed people who might have seen it, right here, when you click on that More button, right above Ekids was check-in. If you click on check-in, this is a way you can check in your kids right from your app well before you get there. So I can choose John, Marcus, Michael, and Tatina. Say, I'm getting my kids checked in. Next. And boom, it says they're ready to check in. It gives me a QR code to scan at the kiosk to print off the labels. Now, you see it says 0 of 4 checked in. Our system does not consider your child actually checked in until you visit a kiosk and it prints labels. That is when your kid is officially in our care. That is going to be very important here. In a second, we're going to go over that. But first, we're now going to really quickly go to the other app. I'm getting my other phone ready. As I talk and stall, we're going to go back over here. And you walk up to the kiosk, you see this, and you're ready to go. And we're going to hit tap to scan. It's going to turn on the camera on the iPad, and you're just going to present your phone with that QR code, and boom, there you go. Now your kids are all checked in. You can do it ahead of time. Everything's good to go. Now, something that's very cool is that spits out all those tags to put on your kid's back, and also gives you that little barcode with the code on it for your own kids. Now that same barcode is on your phone. It's the same system, so it all syncs. This unique 4-digit code for this time of checking in your kids is now right there. You can use, if you lose that little printed one, it's on the app. Don't worry about it. So this is a great, amazing thing to see and have going. Now, some of you might be saying, hey, so what about getting them checked in? We're checking our kids we're checking them in like in a different area, not right by their classroom. We used to check them in right at the classroom, so I knew it was correct. This is another great thing that the Check-ins app does offer us, is this mode. So we are able to see our kids here and know what's going on. This is the roster view. And in the roster view, what you can have is seeing what's what. This is for the workers in the room. So the roster view, as you can see, it says unconfirmed. All these kids got checked in 6 minutes ago, less than a minute ago, but they're unconfirmed. Our workers don't confirm your child is with them until they actually get there with them. So I walk my kids back, check into Tina, Michael, Mark, John. The worker will tag them saying, hey, they're here now, and boom, they drop down to the bottom and says that they are here, not unconfirmed, here. As you see, the same 4-digit code is on each of my kids' names, so the worker is able to see the name. It also matches what's on the back of their tag, I think, but it's a nice security feature to be able to get your kids back, and just another way to make it easy as well. Now, what this system also does for our workers is this is how they're going to contact us. So the importance of unconfirmed is, let's say the Schmo family decided to keep their kids in service, or let's say something happened and they had to leave, and the workers are like, hey, Billy, Willie, and Tilly are unconfirmed, but tags were printed for them this morning. Where are they? The workers can use this message bubble to let Joseph know, hey, Billy has not arrived. Please let someone know he's here with you. And they can send a message that way. What's also great is, let's say one of my kids needs assistance, needs to go to the bathroom, whatever. They can select one of my kids, hit the message, and send it to me or my spouse and say, hey, I need you to please come here real quick. Hey, they're hungry. If your baby needs feeding, your kid needs to use the restroom, something is going wrong. Or, hey, let's say your kid was having a rough time before going to kids' church and they were crying, and you just want a little bit of reassurance that they've settled down, they're doing okay. They can send you that message and let you know that your kid's doing just fine. And just so you know, on my other phone, boom, I just got that text message. It's that fast and that great. So the other good thing is now, let's say every kid's checked in, everyone's here, you come pick up your kids. The same way the workers are now going to check out your children, the same method. Boom, they're done. And now they're in the checked out and the time that they got checked out. This is a great, amazing way to keep our kids secure, keep our kids safe, and really streamline the entire process for all of us, parents and Ekids workers. Thank you so much for watching the video. I know it was a lot of information. Please play it back as many times as you need to kind of fulfill any questions or anything you got. Chris D at theelement.church. That's me. I'm the tech director here. If you do have any questions, I helped design the system and implement it, so I'm more than happy to respond to emails and try and help you guys through anything that you need help with. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day. See you.